Welcome everyone to today's video where we will showcase the transformation journeys of our patients. So, this is our first patient who was struggling with baldness. Now, let's hear about his transformation journey in his own words.
Does baldness make someone fly thousands of miles just for a hair transplant? Meet our international patient who traveled all the way from London to India, not just for a treatment, but for a complete transformation. Imagine trusting one clinic in another country to change your look and boost your confidence. That is real courage. At just 39, he was facing the most advanced stage of baldness, yet his belief brought him to QHT Clinic. But the question is, why did he only choose the QHT Clinic in India when there are so many options across the world? Stay tuned to uncover his reason and watch how his journey from baldness to confidence began only at QHT Clinic, where every transformation becomes an inspiring story. Stay tuned till the end of the video and make sure to tell us in the comments how you like the patient's results. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And the best part is that now you can avail of our hair transplant services from any of our branches in India, Haridwar, Delhi, or Hyderabad. Let us first look at the patient's condition before where he was facing Norwood grade 7 baldness, which is the most advanced stage of baldness. At this stage, his scalp was completely bald, his hairline was gone, his temples had receded, and the frontal, mid-scalp and crown areas were very sparse. What made his case more difficult was his donor area, which had healthy follicles but not enough density. At QHT Clinic, our experts handle such complex cases using their experience and advanced techniques. Every step is carefully planned to make the final result look natural and long-lasting, while also boosting the patient's confidence and overall appearance. Now, you might be thinking that in this condition, getting results is impossible, and a successful transformation cannot happen. But stay tuned till the end of the video, as we will show you step by step exactly how we achieved a natural and successful transformation. After a thorough scalp examination, our experts planned to treat his advanced baldness in 2 precise hair transplant sessions. They crafted a custom-shaped hairline, perfectly tailored to his facial features, keeping the middle slightly lower and measuring the exact distance from the glabella point. The temples were carefully designed to naturally complement his facial contours. These markings were then extended to the crown, outlining the entire affected area to ensure a perfectly balanced and completely natural final result. If you also want your perfect hairline and temples back, then comment hairline and temples. In the first transplant session, our experts focused on creating a completely natural and dense appearance. Single and fine hair follicles were carefully implanted in the hairline and temple zones to ensure a soft and natural look. In the frontal and mid-scalp areas, double and triple follicles were strategically implanted to achieve a fuller, voluminous effect. For the crown, double and triple follicles were implanted at varying angles to replicate a natural swirl pattern. In this session, a total of 6,800 grafts were implanted, all simultaneously extracted from the patient's safe donor zone and beard area to ensure optimal results and minimal impact on the donor regions. Now, let's take a look at his first session experience and journey leading up to the second session.
Hello, my name is Vyacheslav. I live in London, United Kingdom. I had 7th grade of baldness. I came to Haridwar to make a procedure of hair implantation. I'm very happy about the result which I got. This clinic is really amazing with very good staff. They care a lot about every patient, and I can recommend you highly this place with full confidence. Yeah, I am very happy, and I came second time to do second session to get more result, to get full head of hairs.
12 months after the first transplant, the patient returned to the clinic to showcase his progress and prepare for the second session. By this time, the shedding phase had completed, and the transplanted follicles had successfully entered the growth phase, showing strong and healthy development. His hairline and temples were beginning to take shape, perfectly framing his facial features. From the front, the frontal and mid-scalp areas showed the illusion of fuller growth. Although achieving seamless density at such an advanced stage of baldness is naturally limited, this progress is expected to continue improving over the coming months. During this period, his donor area had completely healed, showing no visible scarring, and remained healthy and sufficient to provide the follicles required for the second transplant session, ensuring consistent and safe progress. Before moving ahead in this video, let's take a closer look at how our experts prepared patient for his second procedure. To begin with, our team carefully trimmed his hair to get a clear view of the scalp, followed by a thorough medical head wash to cleanse away dirt. This ensures a completely sterile environment before surgery. Next came an in-depth consultation session, where our experts reviewed his previous results, assessed the scalp condition. Now, let's hear about his surgery experience and how he feels being in Haridwar, especially after visiting some of its iconic ghats. As someone coming all the way from London, his experience here holds a special meaning.
Hello guys, I have amazing mood before implantation. I feel physically strong and good as well. So let's go forward. All procedure is finished. I feel myself very well. I was surrounded with care of the staff of clinic, and I'm really happy. And now I will wait good results after everything was done. No any pain. I felt very nice. I didn't feel any tiredness. I even had a couple of hours of good sleep, and everything was going amazing. Staff is very kind. Doctors is very kind as well. They all the time asking how I'm feeling and if I feel any pain or something else. So they give a lot of care to me, so I'm very happy. Yeah, everything what I ask, they give me full response. No need to afraid. Come and do.
The session was carefully planned to improve density in the frontal, mid-scalp, and especially the crown area, often called the black hole of the scalp because of the large number of follicles needed to create a thick and natural swirl pattern. In this session, the facial framing was kept exactly as before to maintain his natural look, while extra grafts were added strategically to enhance fullness in the frontal, mid, and crown regions. A total of 2,000 grafts were implanted in this session, all safely extracted from the patient's donor area. Across both sessions, a total of 8,800 grafts were successfully implanted. Although this was a large number, with expert surgeons, precise planning, and modern techniques, even the most challenging cases can achieve completely natural and impressive results. Now, let's take a look at his experience so far and find out whether he's satisfied with his results.
Hey guys, I'm back to India, Uttarakhand, Rishikesh. I'm happy to see you. And I came back to the best clinic in the state of the hair transplant. Why I came back? Only because I'm happy about the results, and even now I want to get more and more and more. Today I will do a PRP procedure to make my new hairs stronger and avoid any fallout of them. I so like India. That is not my first time in here. I enjoy the food, people, traditions. That is the best what I had ever in my life. You need to explore all these things as well. I just came from London, United Kingdom, back to lovely country of India. I so enjoy time here because India met me as a mother, and I feel happy every day I spend here.
18 months after the second transplant session, the results were truly remarkable. His hairline and temples were perfectly defined, beautifully framing his facial features. The frontal area and mid-scalp showed noticeable density, while the follicles in the crown region had matured and created a natural swirl pattern. His donor area had healed completely, showing no visible signs of extraction. These transformative results not only enhanced his appearance, but also gave him the freedom to style his hair, boosting his confidence and personality. His expressions reflected the joy and satisfaction of regaining his hair and seeing such a natural, life-changing outcome. Just like him, you too can start your hair transformation journey today. Simply give us a call or share your pictures with us, and our expert specialists will thoroughly assess your condition and guide you to the perfect treatment plan tailored to your unique needs.
Let's take a look at the FAQs related to our patient's complete journey, which will help clear your doubts and give you a better understanding of the hair transplant process. 1. Who is the ideal candidate for a Norwood Grade 7 hair transplant? A Norwood Grade 7 candidate faces advanced baldness with severe hairline recession and thinning across the frontal, mid-scalp, and crown areas. The ideal candidate should have a healthy donor area with enough follicles to achieve natural and long-lasting results. 2. How many grafts are usually required for advanced stage baldness? For advanced cases like Grade 7, multiple sessions may be needed, often ranging from 7,000 to 10,000 grafts, depending on the donor area and coverage required. Expert planning ensures the hairline looks natural and the density appears balanced across all areas. 3. When can full results be expected after a hair transplant? Initial growth typically begins within 3 to 6 months. Full results, especially in advanced cases requiring multiple sessions, are usually visible around 12 months after the first session. Hair continues to thicken and mature naturally over time. 4. Will the donor area get damaged after extracting thousands of grafts? Number. When assessed and handled properly by experts, the donor area remains healthy and scar-free. Even after multiple graft extractions, it heals efficiently and can support additional sessions if needed. 5. Why should international patients or complex cases choose QHT Clinic? QHT Clinic specializes in advanced and challenging cases using innovative techniques like QHT. Every hairline is custom designed to match facial features, donor areas are managed efficiently, and results are natural and long-lasting. Patients from across the world trust QHT Clinic for transformative hair restoration. This was the result of our patient that we shared with you. Make sure to comment and tell us what you think of these results and why. If you are also facing the challenges of advanced stage baldness, book a consultation with our experts today and start your hair transformation journey. Thank you for watching.
Now, let's meet our next patient who was struggling with hair fall issues.
Hello viewers, today we are going to share the journey of a 28-year-old patient who was confronting the challenges of diffuse grade 4 hair baldness. His hairline completely receded and changed into an M shape. Along with this, significant thinning was visible in the frontal area and mid-scalp. The crown region retained a swirl pattern with less density. Fortunately, he had a good donor area full of healthy hair follicles. Stay tuned for amazing results. After thoroughly examining the scalp, our experts designed a custom-shaped hairline that suited the patient's facial features. The goal was to create a natural look, so the hairline was positioned slightly lower in the center, exactly 7 cm from the glabella point. This positioning helped achieve a balanced appearance, and the areas of thinning on the scalp were marked for grafting. During the procedure, our experts implanted single and thin hair follicles in the hairline zone to create a natural look and gain the desired density. In the frontal area and mid-scalp, double and triple hair follicles were implanted to create a natural look, while the frontal tuft was retained as it already had healthy hair follicles. In the crown region, to add density in a natural looking whirl, same follicles were implanted at varying angles. In this case, a total of 4,500 grafts were implanted, all extracted from the patient's safe donor zone and beard area. One month after the hair transplant, the patient returned to the clinic for his follow-up PRP session. During the visit, our experts noticed that approximately 70% of the transplanted hair had shed. This shedding is a normal part of the hair growth cycle following a transplant. Initially, the transplanted hairs fall out, but over time, new mature hair starts to grow in their place. By this time, his donor and beard areas both were completely healed. 4 months after the transplant, the patient returned for his follow-up PRP session. At this stage, hair growth had begun and the transplanted hairs were starting to blend with the native hairs. The crown area had also healed, showing significant improvement. In the upcoming months, we expect to see even better results as the growth continues. 5 months after the transplant, the patient's hairline had perfectly framed the face and significant growth had been observed in the frontal and mid-scalp areas. Although some thinning remained, the crown area had begun to show a swirl pattern. Growth in this region was still developing, and it was expected that further progress would become visible in the upcoming months. After 9 months, the results were nothing short of remarkable. The hairline had been expertly defined, perfectly framing the patient's facial structure. The frontal and mid-scalp areas had achieved impressive density, blending seamlessly with the natural hair for a flawless look. The crown had developed a natural swirl pattern, enhancing the overall aesthetic. Now, he enjoys the freedom to experiment with various haircuts and styles, a choice previously limited by baldness. The comprehensive results at this stage underscored the enduring impact of the transplant, affirming the patient's newfound confidence and rejuvenated quality of life.
Now, let's meet our next patient who was struggling with hair fall issues.
From 2005 in UK and continuously suffering from hair loss because of my work pressure and due to the cold weather, hair shampoos, changing everything, but the hair loss didn't stop. And I didn't have any kind of discomfort feeling at all throughout the procedure. So there was no delay and the execution was very smooth. They perfectly nurtured every implant to go through very well and finally sitting in the place where it has to be. I'm Vardharan Jayakumar alias Vasu. I'm an NRI settled in London from 2005. I'm a software engineer working in SAP related architecture firm from 2005 in UK and continuously suffering from hair loss because of my work pressure and due to the cold weather. I've been trying out various remedies like regain, hair shampoos, changing everything, but the hair loss didn't stop. So finally I have come to hear about QHT Clinic via one of my friend who got his hair transplantation done. I was stunned to see his results. So that's when I started inquiring about QHT via Shinya, who is one of the staff over here. So they are very friendly and they give good guidance. And I inquired a lot about QHT with the previous journals that they have posted the videos and about the doctors. They gave a good confidence to me to be here in Haridwar today in talking about my hair transplantation. I'll be going through hair transplantation in another 2 days. And I'm very much thrilled and excited to go through my hair transplantation journey with QHT Clinic. And this is rightly placed in a very right location and it combines as a pilgrimage trip for me as well in a very scenic spot, and I combine everything together. So I'm happy to be here with QHT today. For this kind of environment and the surrounding over here, I felt the hygiene over here is very good. And the clinic staff is very well dressed, and their kind of approach for all the medications or the blood test I have so far observed, it's all in a very good standard when compared to the norms. I'm very comfortable to start this journey with QHT for my hand transplant journey. Hello, hi. So yesterday was my procedure. It took almost the whole day, 12 hours, but the doctors were tirelessly and painlessly making everything sure that I go through the transplantation very well. So I didn't feel any pain, or numbness, or tickliness, or itchiness, or discomfort in the sleep after the completion of the procedure. So it was all very smooth. I just know that I went into the clinic, but rest all it was carried accordingly to the phase and as per the plan. So there was no delay, and the execution was very smooth, and I didn't have any kind of discomfort feeling at all throughout the procedure. And I'm very happy, and I could greatly recommend QHT for anyone who wants to do the hair transplantation and are scared of pain. So I can assure that 100% it's painless. I have come here for QHT for my second day of assessment today here for dressing and post completion review. So it's all positive so far, nothing to be complained of. I can also go and recommend a lot of abroad friends to be here and to experience what I am going to experience in next 5 months. And the prices are very nominal, and you'll be surprised with the range when compared to the market. And the staff knows what they do, and they have designed the airline and all the implantation as a kind of a art of the skill craft. Okay, so they didn't think me as a kind of one patient who has come here, I have to finish the job. It was not like that. They perfectly nurtured every implant to go through very well and finally sitting in the place where it has to be. And I believe, yeah, I have come to the right place for my hair transplantation, and wishing you all the best as well to go through with QHT. And it was total of 5,000 grafts for your information. I'm excited to waiting for the results. Thank you.
Now, let's meet our next patient who was struggling with hair fall issues.
Hello viewers, today we are going to share the 11-month journey of our patient who was facing the challenges of diffuse grade 6 baldness. This advanced stage of baldness led to a receded hairline, making the frontal area bit sparse and severely thinned the remaining. Along with it, the mid-scalp and crown region have also become thin, making him look older than his actual age. To add more complexity to his case, his donor area appeared in an average condition. But when you are in expert hands, then there is no need to worry. After a thorough scalp examination, our experts crafted a custom-shaped hairline according to his facial features, keeping the hairline slightly lower in the middle and at a precise distance of 7 cm from the glabella point. Along with the hairline, the entire affected area was outlined with the markings of the required density. This approach leads to a comprehensive outcome. During the procedure, our experts implanted single and thin hair follicles in the hairline zone to create a natural and soft look, as hairline can make or break one's appearance and also bring back one's youthful look. In the frontal area and mid-scalp, double and triple hair follicles were implanted, providing a more voluminous look in comparison to the mid-scalp. In the crown region, the same follicles were implanted at varying angles to volumize the natural-looking swirl pattern. In this case, a total of 4,500 grafts were implanted, all extracted from the patient's safe donor zone. One month post-transplant, when our patient visited the clinic for his follow-up PRP session, our experts noticed 60% shedding in the transplanted area, which is completely normal at this stage. The redness visible in the transplanted and donor area is due to the surgical implantation of grafts. This is a positive sign that his scalp was healing well. Meanwhile, the native follicles were growing at their natural pace. 2 months post-transplant, almost all the follicles had shed and native follicles were growing maturely, which is why in this early stage slight growth was visible on his scalp. Five months post-transplant, the progress was noteworthy. His hairline began to take shape and beautifully framing his facial features. From the front, the hairline was creating an illusion of dense hair growth, but there were still some gaps visible in the frontal area and mid-scalp, as transplanted follicles were integrating with the native ones. These gaps can be filled in the coming months, and we would see a good growth in the frontal area and mid-scalp. 11 months post-transplant, the results were amazing. His hairline was perfectly framing his facial features and bringing back his youthful appearance. The frontal area and mid-scalp have gained voluminous growth with the seamless merge of transplanted and native hairs. The patient's entire appearance had noticeably changed in this period. The crown region was also replicating a perfect swirl, adding fullness to the overall scalp. The transplant results not only stood the test of time, but also gave the patient the freedom to style his hair as he wished, without any limitations. If you are inspired by the patient's journey and also want your lost confidence and youthful look back, then right now book a consultation with our experts.
Hello friends, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please like this video, share and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get update on every video.